Oh gosh, it's Minecraft. Seth's playing a game that other people enjoy that's actually pretty fun and is mildly entertaining to play. Oh no, this is definitely going to be a crunch video series, like my new D2 drop videos. So, I hope you guys are going to enjoy. This is a little more structured than my D2 one, so I've already made a world there. Let's go ahead and make a new one. Let's call it Butt Cheese Doodle. Fuck. There. That's what this is going to be called. So explore a mysterious world where you build, collect, craft. I don't want to do hardcore. We'll just do survival. Cheats just in case shit goes wrong. Leaving it at normal. I'm not really worried. It's not that much of a difference, so we'll just keep it all normal. Game rules. I don't have any nonsense going here, so we'll just go ahead and create a new world. What am I gonna get? This is the exciting part. We haven't seen Seth play Minecraft since like 2012, so this is interesting. I'm actually still pretty fresh with a lot of the new stuff that's came out. So I have played for like 2 or 3 months at this point. Not 2 or 3 months, like maybe 2 months, I want to say. So yeah, about 2 months I've been playing on this this jam. So we are, ooh yeah, Macho madness. So yeah. So of course, I've got to get my jam on. I've played Minecraft since just ages. I don't normally play in full screen, by the way. I usually play in windowed. This is very bizarre. I will not lie. So yeah, I've played Minecraft since early InfDev, or not InfDev, InDev. So I'm very familiar with a lot of the, you know, the important stuff, what to do, how to do it. You're probably like, oh, you're not playing as efficiently as you should. I know that. I haven't even gotten into it yet, so you just better fucking hold your horses, okay? So, those of you who don't know, horses are bullshit. No one likes horses. I don't care about horses in Minecraft. Somebody's probably like, oh, you should tame them. No, I don't wanna. I'm not interested in taming horses. So it looks like we got a jungle. I'm not really wanting to tango with that. I really don't like jungle that much. It's usually pretty brutal. So what I'd rather do right now is try and find some mobs that I can get some stuff from. I don't want to go in this jungle. That's the main thing I'm trying to avoid, but oh, there's some food. So there's a food, a cave. Let's just see what we got. Let's go ahead and grab our first like stone tools though while we're in here. So I'm very unfamiliar with like brand new stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, oh yeah, totally, exactly how it works, like with all the new things. So like new to me is like ancient cities, bastions. Those are all pretty new to me. So I'm not like totally down with all that new nonsense, you know? I get it. I can see why the cool kids like it, but it's pretty new as far as I'm concerned. So we'll use our pick as a what's it called? Fuel source, because you can do that. Like I hear all this new music too, and I'm like, oh, this is so different, so weird. I like the new music, but it's not what I remembered. It's not part of my Minecraft. So it looks like we got some cows. This is probably a good place. I'd rather find some sheep, but yeah, we'll go ahead and grab this this stuff over here. So yeah, I am using a Macho Man Randy Savage skin, because why would you not? So yeah, coal got nerfed pretty hard last time I played, so I'm pretty new to the whole like, oh, now coal is basically in the moon. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm down to play that game. I'll play a game. So, like, the first time I encountered Deep Slate, I was like, all right, what the hell is this? Like, that was a huge, like, just bizarre moment for me. Like, to hear, like, first of all, new music, and also an entire new, like, everything. I was like, why am I not finding diamonds in the first 30 seconds? And that was just bizarre. So, I could go down there, but I don't have enough supplies to really make use out of it. But I was very, like, shocked, like, to see how much has just been added. Like, when I stopped playing was probably the aquatic update, I'm pretty sure was what it was. So that was a long time ago compared to now. It's 2024, so big differences. I'm tempted to just set up shop here because, yeah, this might not be our permanent base, but it's a good starting point. So we got lots of pigs, we got some chickens. What I really want to find is a sheep. That is where we're gonna get our bed, obviously. And oh well, speak of the devil, right? So cool. I'm willing to kill these because I don't really care. Oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river. I don't really care about sheep. I don't really ever use sheep for anything, personally. Other than just, you know, getting a bed started. So, we'll kill a couple of pigs. You're probably like, oh, you're not using the superior Minecraft tactics. I don't really care. This is my series. If you want to join the seed, it's... I don't know, is this how you do it? This is what the kids do? There's some of the specs you can see, too. So, cool. I really want to find iron, like, day one. That's kind of like the first on my priority list. But since we are kind of in a good spot to start finding animals, I guess we'll start here, and we'll just set up a little bit of a temporary home. And, I don't want to waste all my wood just yet. You guys have probably not seen me play Minecraft in a long time, so you're probably like, oh, you're doing it all wrong. I know. I'm doing it wrong my way. It's my way or the highway. So I'll get more coal in a minute. I'm very fucking meticulous when it comes to Minecraft as well. So I'll take that many sticks, Bob. And we'll make a bed. We'll just put our spawn point right over here for now. This is a very ugly starting home, but you know what? We got our respawn point set, and now let's get going into the vast undernations of the deplorable world we've been put into. So, what is my experience with Minecraft? A lot. I have a ton of experience with it. I generally enjoy playing it once a year. I get like a big urge to go play it, and then it's like Diablo 2, right? It petters out as soon as I start playing after more than a month or so, but I've always been enjoying, you know, Minecraft in the background. Like, it's a comfort game, you know? I don't have to think too much when I play it. It's like, yeah, that's the game I like to play. That's the good stuff. So, I don't mind, you know, playing it every year or so. It's not one of my... It's definitely one of my favorite games, but it's not what I call, like, my de facto game. I definitely play other games a lot more. And if you've ever seen my Daggerfall playthrough, because you're a super cool, rad person... God damn, there's so much traffic today. You'll be like, oh, how does Seth handle complete RNG? Oh boy, you're gonna fucking have yourself a grand old time, I tell you what. So, I don't want to be in here, because this is just not really worth going into. I need to find iron. I'd rather find loose iron, rather than just trying to dig for it right now. Especially with how, like, terrain generation's completely different nowadays. Also, whenever I find an area, I just block it off, like with something so like that, so I know what I'm doing. This is why, oh boy, this could be pretty spooky. But that's okay. I don't have a single bit of armor, and I don't need it. Everyone could be like, oh, go get your leather armor. No, that's lame. Who the fuck needs that? Fucking condom armor. No. We're gonna go in like a... Okay, never mind. Skelemans are like the worst. The very first ones you encounter are usually pretty brutal. So we can't do this cave just yet, because if I try that, I'm gonna get killed. I have 0 food and 0 surface iron. It's probably in my best interest, but I really want to find iron first. I guess we'll set up... Ooh, we even have fucking sugarcane already, wow. I should really be a little bit more efficient. I'm pretty well aware of it. I definitely can say I'm not a redstone player, but I'm much more of a survival player. Like, I can absolutely rock the house when it comes to survival Minecraft. If you're like, oh, but you don't look like it, it's like, you know what? Shut up. So, we're probably not going to find carrots for a long time. Usually I find carrots after killing a zombie. That's usually the only way I ever find any carrots at all, period. So, what I really want to find, though, is... I'm going to leave a few of these alive, because I need food. Early game Minecraft, food is like your big... I mean, everyone probably knows this, and their mother knows it too, but... You know, early game Minecraft, food is very important. So, let's see if I can at least get some... I don't care if I take too much damage right now. I want to find surface iron, because that's... Oh, I don't want this. We'll burn that later. Fucking throw it in the pile. I don't have blocks. I don't have shulker boxes. It all feels so dirty. I almost threw that egg as if I could fucking ender pearl, but I can't do it. I see a skeleton down there too, and I don't... Oh, that's... Oh, I'm not, like, a huge fan of this already. I would love to find... Yes! Come to me! This mine. It's a good thing I glanced that. Ooh, and there's some coal too. Don't mind if I do. So, as long as I don't encounter mobs right now, I'm pretty happy. And you're probably like, Seth, go back to get your fucking iron. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'd rather get that first, because as soon as you get an iron pick, you're pretty much gold. Like, that's the best thing ever. But I'm very unfamiliar with, like, all the new stuff that's been added. Like, mainly, like, aquatic stuff. I don't really know much about, like, the new underwater stuff they put in the game. I want up there to see. I'm gonna get ganked by something. I can just feel it. That's not where I want to be. I'll feel a lot more comfortable once I get... And you're probably like, oh, you're wasting all your torches, Seth. I know the lighting system's completely different now. It's fine with me. I get it, man. I know what's going on. But I definitely have old Minecraft strategy. I'm sorry. You can't take that out of me. Like, back in the day, you had to have, was it light level 7? If you didn't have light level 7 or above, you would spawn mobs in all the fucking time. So I'm very used to that. I'm also used to, what else? Like, I'm very used to, like, old, like, pre-aquatic update stuff, you know? I can't remember, like, the last patches I played before that. So, you're probably like, just get your damn iron pick, Seth. I'm working on it! I like the new inclusion that, like, iron can be duplicated sometimes out of just one block rather than having to get, like, one block equals one iron. Some people are really sniffy about that. I'm not. I really don't mind. I'll try caving a tiny bit, because we can kind of afford to do it right now. I have enough stuff. You're probably like, just go up to the surface. No, this is where I belong. We'll do that. We'll cook us up some goodies, and I'll do another one too, so I'll recycle these. Don't worry about it. I only do weird stuff in the beginning. I think most people are also like that too. We'll do some mutton, but for the most part, I generally have a love-hate relationship with this game, because I always get really into it for like a tiny bit, and then I just drop off of it. And then I never touch it for like a year, and then I come back to it, and I'm like, everything's different, it's all wrong. And then I learn it, and then I just get sick of it after a while. That's the best way to play anything. So, yay, we got ourselves an iron pick. I want one more so I can get an iron sword. That's usually a better idea. Because, right now, I don't want to get killed. You could be like, oh, use an iron axe like a man. No, I don't want to. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. I'll put that in there as soon as that's done. So, all right. Now that we got a decent enough pick, I'm gonna save that for when we actually encounter like our our first, hopefully first diamonds here pretty quickly. Because I always say the first thing you want to do in Minecraft is get food and then get diamonds. If you got those two things, you're gravy. But the main thing I want is to try and get diamonds day one. That's always like my first priority on a new level, or sorry, new map. Because it's always like this. Once you get diamonds, you never have to worry again. And I'm kind of in the middle. I don't mind that they've bumped up their rarity to be pretty much, you know, everywhere, but I also like that because it makes you want to have to use more stuff, and the more stuff you're using, I think the better, because I like the trim system that came out. I'm kind of sad they didn't have like an achievement that was like trim it for double money or something like that. I was really kind of depressed, but you know, that's fine. It's all good. You can't always get what you want. So I definitely enjoy all the new stuff that's been added so far. I'm gonna have to play really slowly, and that's something I'm not used to doing. Like, for me, this inventory is disgusting. It is absolutely gross. There we go. That'll fix some of it up. Let's see if we can find some more surface iron. I can see that spider out there. We're already at deep slate. Holy shit. So that is awesome. I was gonna say I don't like dripstone. Dripstone's like the drips. I don't like it. Redstone's handy, but I'm not really, like I said, good with it. I'm a little scared too because I don't like the early game without a bow. Bow is usually my first want to get item because bow pretty much makes you unstoppable, and I think that's pretty damn useful. Okay. Here we go. Yay, we finally killed the thing. I feel so strong, Daddy. Okay. I have to keep my ears and eyes open. This early in the game, everything is so dangerous. It's genuinely, like, scary for me at this point. So I might use some redstone early on, but we'll see. I usually don't make redstone shit until late game, when I can't be bothered anymore. Because here's the thing, I've played for so long, I know exactly what I need at all points in the game. And for me, it's like, you don't need 3,000, like, carrots, right? What are you going to do with 3,000 carrots, smart guy? I see some lapis over there, too. I really don't like dripstone. It's the whole, like, I don't like how it feels to navigate it. It's just really awkward. But I'll take it. It's not the permanent area. We're not stuck here. But yeah, I have a lot of experience, so I don't... Oh, there's also gold. That's great when we go to the nether here. And I also need a bucket. That's our next goal, is we need a bucket of water. Bucket of water is a fucking essential item. If you don't have a bucket of water in Minecraft with you at all times, you are definitely playing the game wrong. I don't really care about creepers. Gunpowder's not important right now. Oh, hell. This skeleton's the bully. He's Bully McGuire. I can't deal with him right now. Skeletons are probably the most dangerous enemy early game, in my opinion, because they just bully you out of areas, and I don't like that. I don't think anybody does. But yeah, it's like, oh, you don't need 3,000 carrots. I can already guarantee you that. So for people like me, my priority is get ender chests and like shulker boxes ASAP and get elytra. To me, that's much more important. Efficiency is cool, but you gotta establish your living situations last. Survival first. That's my opinion. So we're still in that position where I can make some torches. Yeah, I don't like how they nerfed, well, actually, I'll save some of that coal. So, and we'll take our iron. Do I have anything? No, I just have iron. Okay. So we have 3 iron, and we'll make our bucket. Perfect. That's one of the most important items in the game, and I'm actually going to clean up my inventory. It's a fucking mess right now. Good lord. This is so ugly, and I'm so sorry. Put that up there. This is in case you die. This is one of the most important things in my mind, is how I do my inventory and how I you know, go caving. So right now, 3 is going to be sword, 4 is going to be iron. I like this new update that you can do this. It's a very nice quality of life thing. We're going to need a lot of food, and bucket, cobblestone, torches I'm going to definitely need. I offhand torches all the time. That's the only thing I ever use in my offhand. And we also need a flint and steel this early, so that's a pretty important one. You can light shit on fire. That is a huge, huge save. And of course shears. Shears are another important tool. I don't really use flint and steel on mobs right now, but I might. This is an important item later on, obviously, for going to the nether and stuff. And a shovel. I don't really usually make a, like, steel shovel. It's just not worth it. I'll make a steel hoe, though, because steel hoes, hell yeah, that's always worth it. Okay, we'll take care of farming when we get back up to the surface after a little bit here. So what do I need now? We need armor. That's a pretty important one. How many would I have? 5? 6? That's not enough for, like, much, but I can put on a helmet, I think. Helmet is definitely something. I'll keep that in there. Might as well. This is the long first day video, so... First things first, I want XP. So let's keep that going. That's not enough to cook that whole stack, I know that, but we'll see. So I usually always keep torches in my offhand, and we need enough to make a... What's it called? Shield. The shield would be good early game. People will say they're the best thing ever in the game, and I don't use them. I'm very, very terrible about it. Like, I feel like, oh, Zeth, how often do you use a shield? Not often enough. That's all I can tell you. That's one of the biggest downsides. I only use a shield when I go into the end. That's the only time in the game I'll do it. If it's like, oh, you know, every day noodling around, pff, why? Why do you need a shield for? All you need is your balls, your big, strong balls. That's how you deflect stuff, okay? So, I am taking it very slow, for very obvious reasons. This is a very, very scary beginning. I need some string as well to make a bow. So, spiders, I'm not really worried about. They're pretty easy to kill. Oh, fuck yourself, skeleton. I don't want to deal with. Okay, that's too many. That is way too many for me to deal with right now. Okay, I might be able to light them on fire. That's probably the better option. I need to get water. I'm going to try and steal that water source. Let's light them on fire. That's probably... Get in there. Yeah! Oh, that's always great. So we got an arrow. That's a start. I really shouldn't be playing around with fire, considering I can't, like, extinguish myself yet. There we go. Ooh, if he gets too close to me, he can light me on fire. That's a really bad idea. There we go. You can be like, but the drops, Seth, the drops. You'll burn your drops. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. This is like not even our permanent home yet. I'm glad you're concerned. I'm glad somebody is. And yeah, I see that water. Can you still take wool and turn it into string? I don't remember if you can do that still. Yay, water, get. That's important shit. So I actually like the like glowing lichen, by the way. That's a nice little handy dandy feature they threw in there, I think. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, it was so new to me. I was like, oh, it's diamonds! Oh shit, this is a terrible idea. So, I cave pretty meticulously, if you're curious. I'm not slow at caving either. So if you ever see my Daggerfall playthrough, you're probably like, oh boy, Seth does know what he's doing when it comes to this sort of stuff. That is so true, and you're probably like gonna get triggered by my torch placements, but you know what, if that bothers you, the exit video button is right there, so you know where it's at. I don't need to have you find it for me. Trust me, I know how to dungeon crawl in games. I know what I'm doing. I'm not worried about deep slate fucking garbage right there. That's... oh my god. I'm really mainly trying to find... yeah, stand in that. See what I care. I'm mainly trying to find surface iron, or at least exposed iron, some diamonds maybe. Maybe get a free bow. That would be pretty cool. I don't really care about that you broke your elbow? That is way too clutch. Okay, that was spooky. These kind of dungeons are, not dungeons, but these kinds of ravines are actually very early game or very dangerous. I usually don't actually do ravines as a rule of thumb because they tend to take a long time to clear, but they're always worth it. I know there's iron. I'm just looking around to see if I could find some surface diamond or... Alright, I can see there's a lot of good iron. Oh my god. That is a mess, whatever's down there. So, I generally like to go explore the branch and find out where the cave stops, and then go back through it and get supplies, because it's a lot safer. If you know where the like start point and stop points are, you can generally have a much easier time getting out. Like, one of the most important things I think about caving in Minecraft that fucks a lot of people up the first time they play, and you're probably like, how dare you say this with authority? You haven't played in a long time. I've been playing since like 2007. I know how to fucking cave, dude. Like, one thing that's very important is to know where you came in from and where you want to end up. So, we'll get the surface gold. That's nice. If I say surface, by the way, I don't mean like it's on the, you know, the fucking Z level. I mean, like, if I can just look for it and see it and go, oh, look, there's some iron right there. That's what I'm talking about when I say surface, by the way. I don't use that much of a crazy complex Minecraft lingo jargon that kids are unfamiliar with. If you're a kid, you really shouldn't be watching my stuff. So, one thing I can certainly say is I'm very meticulous early game because, you know, I've played a lot of Minecraft. I know what I'm looking for, but I also know what can kill me super easily. So, I know when to pull back and if I'm getting too ballsy. So, that is a very dangerous spot that I might come back to later. See, I already know where I'm at because I came in through this direction, and I want to try to get as much iron first and a little bit more coal. I hate how much they nerf coal, dude. It's like genuinely rare now, and I don't really like that, so I'm going to keep this branch open. And we'll take 2 torches, put those there. There's some more iron. This is really good. We're getting really lucky with a lot of surface iron. There might be a deposit. I don't see any tuff, but this is a nice deposit of iron as it is. Okay, so this is where I lit up. So you see I'm already looping around in areas I've found. And yeah, we're getting lucky, man. This is a great start. Because I'll say this, I'll use iron for a while. But as soon as I get, like, diamond... Oh, it's a Skeleman. As soon as I get diamond, we're going into the nether, like, ASAP. And that's probably not the smartest idea. I do have a checklist of things I need to do before I go in the nether, like always, but, you know, that's not there yet. We're not even close to that yet. So the first episode is going to be long. I also normally record... I'm recording this full screen at, like, 1920 by 1080, so you get the best viewing experience as possible. So, normally I'd be playing, like, small screen, like a little bit of a window somewhere and, like, listening to something in the background, but you guys get to hear my errant thoughts while I dig holes. Diggy hole, it's so funny! If you're curious what Minecraft LPs have I watched in the past, I used to watch The Creatures a long time ago. That's gonna make you feel old, isn't it? I also really liked, I didn't really like Yogscast back in the day, but I watch a lot of Ethos still, because Ethos is like the only Minecraft Let's Player that's actually, like, not been caught up in, like, controversy. So, you know, for me, I can still watch Etho. I actually watch Etho when I usually go to sleep sometimes, too. So now that this branch is done, I'm going to block it off. And we'll pick up this. So, I'm pretty confident in Minecraft as well. Like, if you're like, oh, it looks like you're just not going down that path and you're going to get creepered. No, I know what I'm doing. This is how I came in here. So this is our entrance. Did we fall down? I don't remember. This is... Okay, this is where we came in from. Okay. So I have 59 iron. That's probably a good point to get back up there, but, you know, I really could. So this is a pointless dead branch. We don't need to go in here anymore, so I can block this off. So this is why I say I played Daggerfall in Minecraft for years. I'm really good at navigating RNG shit. It's probably not a healthy thing, but oh well. So we came in through this way. I could probably just pillar my way down, honestly, so I don't really need to be in here anymore. That ravine is interesting, and I don't really know if I want to explore the whole thing. Alright, this is the scary place. There's so much dark shit right here that it's actually genuinely spooky. I'm gonna be safe and smart and actually go up here and get my jams on. I want one more string. Do I have? Oh, I already have enough, but you can never have enough string. Actually, that's not true. As soon as you get a bow, you don't need string ever again. Ugh. Perfect. And I know there's a creeper over there. I'm very well aware of it. I can see the shit out of it. I want more coal. I know there's some above me still, but I want some now. Have I done ancient cities yet? That's another probably question. Nope, I have not done those at all. I think they might be a little bit pointless, personally, but it's something I still haven't done. I want to learn how to do it eventually. Okay, so we still need just a little bit of coal so we can get the iron industry going. Because at this point we can actually, you know, make use out of all this stuff to make armor, shield, and like I normally would not want to use a shield, but since it's so early on, I might as well. And look at this. This is a zombie. Yeah, he's gonna go over here. If I'm lucky, I can get him to drop a carrot, which would be great because then I could actually start farming pigs really early. I have a lot of food, and okay, here's another thing too. This drove the shit out of my friend. I'm one of those people that will use rotten flesh for like a long time, like for food, because it's actually not that bad. Some people are like, oh, but the saturation, and I'm like, okay, so early game you don't have any food. Like, I don't have any. What I've got right now is what I've got. Okay, if I can sublime what I've got. Now, what I need is a way to reliably get food. I don't have that just yet. So what I need to do is, you know, survive off of what I've got. And I'd rather, you know, use something that is A, replenishable from mobs, and B, doesn't require farming. Because farming will take a lot of time, and I don't have that right now. Not yet. So I can probably glance down there and find some diamonds, but without armor, it's probably a suicide run, and I don't think it's a good idea. I tend to play Minecraft like it's hardcore, even though I never really play hardcore. So that's another thing to keep out for. I played a lot of NetHack in my day, so I can't help it. I've got 2, so I should probably go back and... It's gonna break in like this bunch here. I fucked around with that copper too long. Fuck around with that copper hound, you wind up hanging on the wall. It's true. Alright, so I'll light this up since there's no mobs that are gonna spawn within the vicinity. But I want to make sure I can light this all up. That way I can go down and do it piece by piece. Because if we just try to like go in there right now, we're gonna get blasted. And by the time I get out of being blasted, everything's going to have respawned. So I'd rather... That's a skeleton over there? No, it's just my horrible, horrible imagination. Speaking of horrible imagination, they haven't added tough yet. I really like the new tough blocks they have finally coming out. I'm like, okay, those actually look pretty neat. I know you can get hurt on dripstone. I'm just not really worried about it. I don't have any extra tools. I'm gonna die. There. I just wanted to do it. So we'll put this... Let's make a big spiky wall. Alright. You probably just... I am absolutely driving someone crazy with how I use my torches, I can guarantee you. But you know, like I said, if you've played Minecraft as long as I have, it's just how you are, man. It's just the way it is. So I want to go in that little cave system right there and then come around. I think there's No, there's no coal on the wall. That's kind of a problem. I usually don't care about like the ceiling or walls of places unless it's got diamonds or something I'm really low on. So, no, don't do that. So let's take 2 of each and start smelting halvesies. And we'll do that. And put all these boys up here. And I think I have enough to make a bow. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't ever remember the bow recipe. Please don't hate me. Oh, there's an Enderman out there. What is it? Oh, it's 2 string and 3 sticks for a fishing rod. I actually like fishing in Minecraft. I know I'm one of those psychopaths, but that's going to call it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, yeah. That was a terrible... Yeah, there we go.